Is some of that money going towards my chair?
Am I Oh, Nivida. Yeah. Nivida broke your chair. This is true.
Yeah, it's still.
Nivida
I'm
didn't
still
pay for it
sitting.
yet.
I'm still sitting in that chair right
How
now.
did you not upgrade your chair? It's been 2 years, man.
It's been a year.
Yeah,
A year.
I mean, still, you're sitting in a broken chair.
That's what duct tape's for.
I kind of feel
Let's
bad
talk
for
about
you.
the game. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
let's
the
talk
game.
about the game. We have Slavs versus Spanish. We're back to Arabia now. Vivi had a fantastic victory last time. Liereyy was close. We have Slavs for Liereyy in the blue in the north, and then we have Vivi in the south. And Dave, we're going to see more towers. I can promise you that much.
Spanish is a strange pick here. Slavs,
Not if you want to go towers.
Well, I know, but it's a strange pick usually for Arabia. I guess not for Vivi.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nice for him that he's got that back stone too, and both his golds are back, but they're kind of far away.
Yeah, it's weird how they're positioned, but I guess having them on the backside's nice. I think the main thing is that Vivi will need safe stone, and that stone on the right is fine. The secondary stone is not great, but by that time he will hopefully already have many towers up at Lierey's base. I think the key here, I mean, we are assuming that Vivi will go towers, and that's probably going to happen. I think the key here is how many resources Vivi can deny, and how many farms Liereyy can build, because Slavs have amazing farmers. So even if you deny a little bit of farm space, they'll be able to catch up and get to Castle Age faster than you.
What if Vivi just what if this is all a mind game? Because Liereyy, as soon as you see Spanish and the opponents pick the Civ, you know. It's like, oh, towers. What if Vivi goes for just scouts?
Well, it would be funny.
Scouts.
It would be funny. You could still go scouts and towers, or go scouts into full stonewall because Spanish build their walls faster, and then conquistadors. You could do that.
Happy.
Yeah, go happy style. I mean, it works. The crazy thing about Vivi is everyone always expects his towers and his forwards, and yet he is still successful with it. So I think if you're that good, you probably have to stick with this strategy. But a straight tower rush is a bit weak. We've seen a lot of man-at-arms or a lot of scouts into towers in the past with Spanish. I think that if Vivi was any other Civ, Liereyy would have 3 on wood, and he'd be thinking scouts. But because he expects the forward, he has 4 on wood, and he's thinking man-at-arms, Dave. That's just my thought.
Yeah, usually with Slavs, you'll see the scouts come out, but...
Yeah. Well, scouting will be very important here, guys. So let's look at Lierey's base. It didn't really show it to the stream much. This is pretty good, in all honesty. The gold's a bit weird, but the stones are perfect.
Stones back are great. The goats at the back are not good.
Yeah, and I think he will assume that Vivi stole them as well. But he does have a gold there. 3 woodline options in the back. This is as good as it can get sometimes on Arabia. Vivi pushed in 3 zebras, which, again, makes me think that he'll advance the feudal age and go for towers pretty quickly. Leaving his boar till very, very late, but it's fine.
Well, he pushed in 3 deer, right? Or 3 zebra.
Yeah,
Is it zebras or zebra or zebrai?
Yeah, I think it's not zebrai. We talked about this. What is the plural of zebra? I think it's zebras.
Okay.
I think it's 3 zebras.
Or zebras, as they call them.
Zebras, yes. I think that's what they say in England.
South
Zebras.
Africa. And
do they?
Where there's actually zebras. They
Yeah.
call them
Obviously not. No zebras in England. But I think Zach says zebras. Maybe that's the official way to say it. Zebros.
Zebros.
All right, guys.
How do you know that they're all zebros and not z-girls?
Yeah, it's 2018, guys. Come on.
Not everything is so black and white.
Seriously, I'm ashamed, chat. I'm ashamed. Come on now. So man-at-arms for Liereyy. 2 to gold. And man-at-arms for Vivi. Making palisade walls. No villagers going forward. It's gonna happen, man. He's gonna garrison 5 vills and send them forward. It's just a matter of time. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Yeah, there's some. No, she's going out to wood.
It's gonna happen.
What if it doesn't happen, though?
Well, it could go back to what you said. He has forced Liereyy to go man-at-arms with this. And so Lierey's not playing to his Civ's strength because he expects Vivi to go forward. They're going
these
forward.
are stone miners.
They're going forward. Oh,
Or
there
no,
we go.
maybe he's not. Are they going forward though? The stone miners are coming out. He is Spanish.
Yeah. He could
Is
just
he
go for
gonna send
defensive
vills?
towers.
Yeah, and then into a castle.
The ultimate goal, the ultimate goal is to get to conquistadors. So I think that's why you would originally tower rush in the first place. Man, oh, Liereyy slides in here. As he hits Futilage and gets man-at-arms, Vivi didn't wall properly. So Vivi could lose a Vill, but he tries to wall so the rest can't get in. He fails there.
But
and then
Vivi is also into Lierey's wood eco here, and he's getting man-at-arms, and Lierey's going to have a couple villagers trapped.
Ooh, this could be worse, actually. This could be much worse for Liereyy. Liereyy killed 1. Liereyy will lose more than that. He'll lose 2.
Maybe
Vivi needs to fight.
Vivi pays attention.
He has him on stand ground, I think. Yeah.
He's kind of busy at his base, and he's actually making a tower. Liereyy got 2 villagers in there. What are they doing?
What?
What?
Where did the Vills come from? So one dies to the TC. Another one could die. A defensive tower from Vivi. What on earth is this game? Where did they come from? They wanted to tower the berries. Okay, well, she probably won't get that tower up. And Lierey's now trapped in here, man. This is an advantage for Vivi as he kills another villager at Lierey's base. Liereyy is at 20 villagers, and it's 25 now for Vivi. And Vivi will kill another one. My God, that could be the game right there.
Yeah, now Vivi's base with these 2 towers, pretty secure.
Yeah, yeah, man.
He's gonna be 6 villagers behind.
That's insane.
This chick dies.
Yep. Wait, she might live.
Sanity.
She might live.
Why were they in there in the first place? No, she's not gonna live.
I don't get it either. Why you would try and tower Spanish? He must have misclicked them, right? But why send them forward in the first place is the question. She will survive, I believe.
Yeah, but that dude, don't bring a villager from Vivi to your base.
Yeah, this is true.
He's gonna use it. Like
he's gonna stop and build a tower here in a second.
On the gold, yeah.
Yeah, see, he doesn't. Is he going back or is he going forward? Yeah, he's gonna reposition, go to the left, probably right behind the wood line or something.
That man has a purposeful stride.
Yeah,
he has a
purposeful
mission.
stride, man. As does the spearman. This spearman coming forward is more of an awkward stride. You know, like he's not really sure what he's supposed to be doing, but he's there
holding
to protect the Vill. Yeah, but he looks awkward.
It's hard.
Man. Yeah. I mean, I think he looks awkward. It's not as purposeful as the villager. Man, it's funny. You're right. As the villager chased, Vivi's thinking, okay, I'll just leave this guy forward. I'll just leave this guy forward and go tower somewhere.
And that tower is going to be at the back of the wood. Oh,
yeah, perfect, man. Perfect.
Like, if you're Liereyy, like, you just lead that villager away to the corner of the map. You don't bring it near your base.
Well, Liereyy does see it. He got Town Watch earlier.
All right.
As he loses some HP on his scalp. So,
that's
he'll know.
A weak villager that Spearman's targeting. I don't think it's going to kill it, but Vivi knows there's a weak one there. And he forced Liereyy to get that tower down, and Liereyy wasn't on stone.
Yeah, so now Liereyy, who has less villagers already, has to chase. He's building a tower which is not defending from anything. And Vivi, he just wants to get to Castle Age now. And in fact, he's building defensive towers that he honestly doesn't even need because he's so far ahead. So he needs to get his eco balance right.
He doesn't know. He saw that the 2 vills coming forward and making a tower on him from Liereyy. So, like, he doesn't know what Lierey's up to.
Well, what Vivi should go for is the market, which he's doing. Buy some resources, get to Castle Age as fast as possible, get to Conquistadors. You know, if there's any civ that can come back from this, it's Slavs. Look at the food eco of Liereyy based on how many farms he has. That's ridiculous.
How is he almost up right now?
Because his Slavs are dumb, man. 1, 2. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 farms. There was 7 there for a while. I guess these 2 are actually working. But that's his farm eco. And yet he's probably going to click to Castle Age before Vivi. It is insane.
He still has to get the 2 buildings up, though. He didn't make any feudal buildings.
Yeah,
so Vivi's probably going to be up before him, to be honest.
But just a sign that Slavs, they have the potential to come back in these situations.
Uh-oh. villager in the middle. Is he going to slide past those lions? Yes, indeed.
Of course
And
he is.
he walked all the way over from the left-hand side. Where's the tower going? Because there is one that's going to go down.
Probably the gold, right? Or the other wood line, maybe. I'm such a Vivi fanboy. It's so interesting. You know, in the last game, we saw how calculated he is with his forwards and towers and everything he does. But it's just so funny, man. He just walked the whole way around the base now. He's off to do something, but I have confidence that it will be successful.
He sold like 300 stone to get up.
Who,
now he's
Vivi
only got,
or
yeah,
Liereyy?
he's only got 200. He
Okay.
sold a lot of stone when he didn't need to.
He'll buy it. He'll just buy it again. This is coming from the guy who, playing a Black Forest game last week, would buy food. What did you do? I forget exactly. You he bought 500 food and then 2 minutes later sold 500 food.
You don't seem very confident
I know.
in this story.
I know.
I don't think it's true.
The delivery's not very good. I ruined it. But that's what you were doing on Black Forest, so Vivi will do the same. He'll be fine.
He just took the goats
from
Liereyy, and he's just chopping.
So he will steal the goats. He has. I hope he's paying attention to the villager because the villager actually run through Lierey's TC. Okay. Mining camp? Mining camp? Are you kidding me?
Yo.
What? That's so Vivi,
well,
man.
he doesn't want to place a tower because then it takes away the stone that he needs from the castle, right? So.
That is so Vivi. That's what he came here for 200 food and mining camp. Okay.
Well, I mean, that Vil can come in handy later. And that mining camp will let him know if Liereyy goes out to that stone as well, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it's just funny, that's all. What does Liereyy go into next? Because he probably expects conquistadors. He does not have a barracks at the moment. Or sorry, he does not have a stable at the moment. I think he'll go right into monastery. Or he could go into TCs and try and defend. So monastery on the back for Vivi.
Castle at the front for Vivi. He's making some knights to go along with this too. I like that.
I like it. And he does not have any upgrades. He's being extremely annoying with this scout. Liereyy has no clue that the villagers there building a monastery.
You know, if Vivi walls off that area at the back and then somehow pushes Liereyy off these 2 golds at the front, where does Liereyy go?
Yeah. Liereyy knows that's theirs, right? Yeah. Liereyy will find out the hard way later on. Yeah, Liereyy has gone into double monastery, so he's expecting to get conversions. Very risky play, of course. As it's not a very offensive move, he won't be able to do any damage to Vivi, but because he is behind, it's a play he'll go for. And wow.
The last thing you want to give Vivi is more villagers behind your base. And Liereyy realizes this. He's like, get this woman out of my face.
The traitor, yeah. 3 monasteries. Slavs have great monk options, but Vivi has an eco that's untouched at the moment. So
he has to be wondering where that monk came from, too.
Yeah. I bet you he knows now. I bet you he must know. Nice quick walls from Liereyy to keep the knights and the scouts out. Very nice. But he's probably scanned, and he'll lose his vills on that stone.
Will he
Vivi's
lose that
not
monk
finished.
to the scout? No.
Oh, monk goes down, and Vivi gets away with his knights. Wait. Yeah, he gets away with his knights.
And he's converting another villager. She's tripping out.
Yep, she's tripping out. She will now fight. Liereyy could lose these vills because Vivi could use his monk to heal her. That's just a small thing, not important.
Be careful with those conquistadors, man. That's a lot of monasteries.
Yeah.
You should go into a ton of scouts right now.
Well, you don't even need to go scouts. I think you have a lead. You just need to keep yourself protected. And then once your eco is stronger, then go scouts, you know? Because he has 3 TCs. Or sorry, 2 TCs, Vivi, and only 100 food. So wait till your food count gets a bit higher. And then, yeah, definitely think light cav and conquistador.
Atonement coming in from Liereyy.
Okay. Well, he's losing his vills.
Got 2.
Yeah. Oh my god. Vivi needs to delete his monks and the vills. He must not realize. Yeah, I don't think he realizes the atonement was researched. Oh, don't send the knights in.
No, he is, because he wants to pick off these
Oh!
monks. He knows they're out of faith.
Yeah, it's gonna work. The Conquistadors also ran in underneath the TC here and killed some villagers. One villager down, 2 villagers down. Honestly, really well played from Vivi. I mean, he could have lost those knights. He could have lost the Conquistadors. Still a risky play to be making. There we go. He's losing conks now. But
Killing
he kills another monk
with the knight.
Yeah. I think he needs to stop now, you know, like, he needs to be very careful he doesn't give too many units to Liereyy, and focus on your eco a bit more if you're in Vivi's shoes, I say.
Well, I mean, he's got 3 TCs, so...
Yep.
Lierey's only got 2.
But Liereyy is Slavs, with a lot of monks. This is only a close game because Liereyy has Slavs, I think.
Yeah,
500 food. 500 food. 2 TCs. He didn't even have a wheel. He didn't have wheelbarrow, and he has 500 food. It's insane. Alright, well, I think ideal compositions, upcoming anyway, would be Liereyy would be monks, siege, and probably like halberdier or pikeman. For Vivi, he has lots of options as Spanish. I still think he could use his conquistadors more if he had conquistadors and light cav. However, if Liereyy gets the pikeman, then light cav won't work. Liereyy using the 2 conquistadors he converted, gets to Vivi's woodline. Nice harassment. This is well done. And he could also use the monks he has to try and get some relics in the meantime, if he feels like he's secure at home.
I'm just trying to think what Vivi does in this situation. I guess you just have to boom.
Boom.
Because you're running into a wall every time you come forward. Unless you want to come forward with some, like, YOLO tower strat. As his monk with the relic dies, guy's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I was just going to say, get the relics. Keep an eye on where the extra golds are. Liereyy sees this one as well. There's a gold there. There's also a gold in the back of Vivi's base, which he does not see. But anyway, finding those things very important here. And wow, Vivi going for the conversion on the Conquistador, which used to be his. And then Liereyy has his own monk to convert Vivi's monk, and Vivi deletes the guy.
Husbandry and light cav for Vivi.
Yep. Good decision.
I don't know about forging. I guess in case he wants to kill Vils. Doesn't really
One
do
monk
much
down, 2 monks down. What a play from Vivi. Just losing 1 Conquistador. Still needs to be careful, though. 9 range on the monks, 6 range on the Conquistadors. Just the Conquistadors can run away if they need to. So funny enough, I don't think any of these players gain much from Imp right now. I don't think Liereyy can push much, so maybe he should go to Imp for trebuchets or monk range, but I think that Vivi, if he's going to play this one out, he probably needs to play aggressive in Castle Age, now that the eco upgrades are coming in and now that he has the light cav.
I mean, block printing's really the only thing either of them gets.
Yeah.
That's the only benefit Liereyy would get from Imperial, and Vivi, like you said.
He could get Hussar, maybe.
Well, Lierey's on the way to Imp.
Yeah, I think Slavs go Imp here because, let's face it, they can boom and be on the way to Imp and be just fine. But Spanish, I think they need to do more. And Vivi obviously agrees. He's making more light cav. He's quite a few of these. They're just all split up on different sides of Lierey's base at the moment. Take some map control if you're in Vivi's shoes. More light cav, more conquistadors. Yeah, wall off your base in general, yeah.
Well, I mean, wall off the gold in the back of Lierey's base.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Deny that.
Yeah, Liereyy knows something's going on there. I don't think he knows the villa's there, but he sees the monastery now. Lierey's monk micro has been pretty good considering. He gets 1 conquistador conversion and Vivi just deletes the rest of his units. Wow.
Yeah, he killed 3 monks at the front though.
Yeah, you're right. Good point.
So they're focusing on different areas. Here come the light cav into those monks too. Liereyy.
2 monks down. Still really good, actually. Yeah. Still really good. And he'll have pikemen now, so the light cav, they can't work any longer. So this is becoming a problem for Vivi. Now, the good thing for Vivi is that Liereyy does not have a castle, so he can't treb push. Like, he can't do much except go Rams and Pikes. But Rams, Pikes, and Monks can kill Vivi if he's not careful. He needs a second castle. He needs more units.
Horse
he
Scholar.
needs to buy himself some more time.
Oh,
Scholar. God. No.
He needs Horse Scholar.
No, Vivi, this explains so much. It wasn't just the fact that Liereyy had fast farms. It was that Vivi had awful farms. And he's coming forward with the castle, Dave.
Oh, man. This is risky business here.
Wow.
He's got battering rams on the way. He's getting chain barding. No plan of going to Imperial Age for him.
And if Liereyy converts every light cab, there's no way that castle's going up. But the light cab come in.
On the RNG. Oh, they wiped it.
Wow.
They wiped it clear.
Are you kidding me?
GG.
The castle will go up now eventually. All the monks go down for Liereyy. Hundreds of gold down the drain. He's at 90 pop in the Imperial Age. But with what? What does he have?
He's getting capped ram, but that doesn't really do anything for him.
Yeah. I mean, it could if he gets enough pikemen to protect the rams from the light cab, but obviously pikemen, they can't be underneath castles all that long. So Vivi just needs to hold that castle and then raid, and he's sending the light cab back into Lierey's base. Liereyy doesn't have any speed to chase this down with the pikes. The pikes are too slow. He'll lose villagers to this. What a play from Vivi, man.
Halberdier now coming out from Liereyy, but how the Halberdiers... He knows he has to get rid of that castle at the front there.
Yeah.
But it's going to be really tough for him.
And he still doesn't have the gold to the north, so he doesn't have great access to gold in the front because Vivi's there. Vivi just needs to do more of the same. Continue to raid. 74 villagers, 73 villagers now for Liereyy. He's 30 vills behind. Vivi's all over him. Vivi just needs to keep doing this, man. And at the same time, now that he finally has horse collar, boom up his economy.
I mean, he's got some pretty suspect farms in his base. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, some T90 farms. he's focused on the fights, man. That's always my excuse. Well, okay, capped ram. The halberdiers intelligently being placed inside the capped rams. I like this from Liereyy. Vivi needs Mac and L's. Vivi needs Mac and L's behind the castle.
I think if he targets the halberdiers, he could definitely take this fight.
Yeah. Probably should repair the castle.
Liereyy can't engage this. He's got to go back. Yeah, that was a waste.
Yeah.
That was a waste. He tried, but...
It's almost something he needs to do, though, right? Because if he's not pushing, then he's being raided from the flanks. Again, this is the style that Spanish should adopt in this situation. I like it, man. And it did come down to getting enough light cav on those monks.
Yeah, he got some luck with the conversion speed.
For sure, yeah.
Liereyy trying to get all the relics as well. He's got 2 of them. Vivi denied a monk on the right with the relic.
Yeah.
So he won't have 3 for a while. I don't think he can get out to the other ones either.
Well, the scary thing is for Liereyy is the composition doesn't change. He continues doing this. He should be doing halberdier and ram, and it's just not working. That's the scary thing. Whereas Vivi, he can always transition. He can always mix it up. He's still all in Castle Age, but his economy is so much stronger now.
Yeah,
killing villagers on the gold.
Liereyy can't deal. Like, he's been sending his vills out to that stone for so long, and now they're finally working, but they were idle. He had 6 villagers idle.
Yeah.
For Liereyy, that means he's very focused.
Yeah.
On the front.
140 population for Vivi. It's looking good for the dragon, and Lierey's gold villagers running to the gold right next to the conquistadors. I think Vivi's going to take another victory.
Yeah. That's so bad to see. And once again, comes down to Vivi controlling golds.
Yeah. He's so good, man. He's so good with map control. And he'll keep his castle up, and Liereyy will call the GG here, for sure. The GG will be coming in any second. What a performance.
Wow.
Spanish beating Slavs. Has to be said, it was a bit of a throw from Liereyy at the beginning.
Why were those villagers there? How did they get there? At what point is running 2 villagers under a TC a good idea?
No, yeah, it's obviously not a good idea. I'm sure he was frustrated when he saw that. At the same time, though, let's consider this. Even if he didn't send the 2 villagers forward, he still lost 4 to 5 villagers on his woodline when Vivi attacked. Yep. So I think had those 2 villagers on the front not died or not been there, Liereyy still would have been behind because of Vivi's brilliance. And Vivi goes 3-1 up.
impressive.
Yeah, man. Very impressive stuff. We'll toggle through the eco and the kills. Guys, for some reason this doesn't pop up here. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. You guys can see it a bit easier. So much more food eco for Vivi, more wood eco. He didn't have more gold, but he had more gold control, and then he certainly had more stone.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Game number 5 coming up. That will be on Cross, most likely.
Finally get to see a live game.
Let me see if I have this right.
Stretch and exercise during the 24-hour
Yes.
stream T90 and drink your water.